Alright guys, Will here from Unsound Studios, Unsound Productions. Doing a quick music update since I haven't done one in forever. Played a show Thursday night at Will's Pub with the Dayglow Abortions, which was really cool. Got to hang out with Murray the Cretin all day, and we talked mainly music gear and stuff like that, but all kinds of stuff, so that was really cool. Check this out. Bought some LPs from their merch stand. They didn't have too much merch, but what they did have, I did buy. So their breakout album, 1986, Feed Us a Fetus, which is gatefold. It's got all the lyrics on the inside. And yeah, they played a lot of songs. They actually had a hired drummer that was local. I guess their drummer had some issues getting around. Hell, maybe getting out of Canada, but yeah, this one, it's got probably their most popular song when you Google it, Proud to be a Canadian, but they played a lot of songs off this album. Played stupid songs, you know, I'm My Own God, that may be my favorite song on this album, but yeah, I got that one, that's one they had, and these are Unrest Records, which is a Canadian label, which these vinyls are really good quality, everything's high gloss. So they're expensive to find them because they're just not out there, but catch them on tour, you'll get them. And then I got the Holy Shite album, which is a lot later, 2004. Not a gatefold or anything, but it's got the sleeve with the liner notes and lyrics. Really good quality, high gloss. So this is awesome. We're gonna jam that a bunch. Yeah, here's their set list. I guess written by the Cretin, Murray himself. So you see the songs that they're playing on this tour, which I'm going to save that. That's super cool. Of course, our set list. Yeah, and maybe I'll post some videos of the show, trying to locate some now. But other musical stuff. Got Gary Holt's latest autobiography, A Fabulous Disaster. So, of course, Exodus fans would love this. Very good. And another thing I've got recently was Jerry A. Lang for Poison Idea, his books, Black Heart Fades Blue. Got volume 2 and 3. Haven't read volume 1 yet because I know that deals with his childhood and it's supposed to be super sad and depressing, so I'll eventually read it. But yeah, volume 2 deals with basically getting into Poison Idea and up till they're like Feel the Darkness area till they got real popular, and then volume 3 kind of deals with the fallout of the band and up to modern day, but both of them are very good. But yeah, once I read those books, I was trying to get all the Poison Idea vinyls that I didn't have, which I wrote to Jerry A's, I guess, personal website, and he mailed them to me with some other stuff too, so I actually got his address, which is cool, because I'll send him a bunch of stuff. I know he was big into trading and stuff, so hopefully get some of that going on. But yeah, I couldn't find this locally, so of course the classic Kings of Punk album. Got that one that I didn't have on vinyl. I got the one of their later lineups, the Calling All Ghost EP, just a one-sided EP. But what I love about Poison Idea is even though they had major lineup changes, I mean they're all pretty much similar styles. You know, they all pretty much sound the same, other than I guess the one I'm about to show, which is War All the Time. Which War All the Time was the first album. It's probably my favorite Poison Idea album just because it's so aggressive. But it's the first album with the Slayer hippie on drums, and I know he produced this album. I think he produced Kings of Punk, although he wasn't on it. But yeah, I mean, for the drumming on a mid-'80s album, I know a lot of guys like Lombardo and Benante and everybody gets a lot of credit, but man, the drumming on this album is like some of my favorite. But I know this is when they got major crossover, and then a lot of people really liked the Feel the Darkness because it kind of was more of a return to form. But yeah, freaking great album. So a bunch of Poison Idea that I didn't have. Went to see Hot Water Music here in Jacksonville lately, so I got their latest split with Quicksand. Never got too big into Quicksand. Went back in the day. I know they're both Hot Water Music and Quicksand are kind of post-punk. But this split is really good, and I really like the Quicksand side on this. They each do one of their other songs, and Quicksand does Free Radio Gainesville, and they have a song on here, Super Collider. So yeah, you like good post-punk, do Quicksand Super Collider. And I was going to say before on the Dayglow Abortions, if you're not familiar with them, White People is a really great song to start out with. They got a new EP where they got a song called I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar, which is really, really funny. My favorite song by them is probably I'm My Own God, which is on that 86 Fetus to Fetus album. I got a classic Negative Approach, Tied Down, from the local record store. And then we played a show recently at a music store in DeLand. And that music store, I got a bunch of CDs for my kids. But it was the week that the new Spirit World El Dorado came out. I really like these guys. I know it's kind of a one-man band, and then Hired Guns with Steve Folsom. But really good album. I love the production on this. Love the guitar and drum sounds. And yeah, this has got a Western twist, but it's like Slayer riffing mixed with a hardcore band like Terror. Like, imagine hardcore drumming with Slayer-type riffs with a Western twist. I really like it a lot. And then, yeah, I got the Exploited Classic, the Massacre album, which this is a double LP, A, B, C, and D. It's got some outtakes and stuff. And I really like this album. Kind of shows their progression more into the crossover. You know, they got classic punk, and then with horror epics, they got a little more aggressive, and then this started to be really fast. And when Beat the Bastards came out, that was like full-blown crossover, but this is one of the classics, of course. But yeah, I think I know I got some more LPs, but those are the ones I still have by the player. And yeah, we did pretty good merch at the Dayglow Abortion show, but I've still got a ton of the Damascus CDs. I don't know how to, I got to give them away to some people. We got Free Fall Practice Room Demo, which we pretty much just give out at shows or sell it for $5. So we haven't really recorded what I would consider a total high production album. We're working on that. Got one of their old EPs from before I was in the band. But yeah, we got a ton of merch, stickers, t-shirts, everything. And I actually got some live. Yeah, my first show with them, I made a CD live at Uncle Lou's. So it's pretty decent quality, but we did record the last show we played with the Dayglow Abortions. I'm going to get that on CD, but I'm hoping to get a site maybe on the Bandcamp that'll have a bunch of like bootlegs from live shows and stuff like that. And then working on recording the Method Unsound album. Just got like one song completely done, and the quality is really good in my opinion. So we've been around enough and worked hard enough on the songs that we'll probably do like 100 record press and then maybe play some shows once that releases. But yeah, keep an eye out for all that stuff, and we will see you soon. Later.